Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Gemini. It is a general reading, and so it will not resonate with each and every one of you who are watching. If it doesn't sound like your story, then check your other placements. Your messages could be there. Also, please know that this may not be you, but someone you're dealing with. Okay? So I'm going to give you the situation, and then I'm going to look for what's in this next card, which is the obstacle, the blockage, the way out, or bring something to your awareness here with this card. So I'm going to finish this reading with a final message from Spirit for the journey. So let's begin with the situation, and it is the Five of Swords, or Five of Air in this deck. So the Five of Air represents a conflict between what is real and what is believed. It addresses a need for honesty and the courage to let go of a self-deception that is being held onto in order to hide and protect from a painful reality. Now, this painful reality may be one that we chose to deny, but even so, its influence can still create dissonance in our lives and work in a corrosive manner that gives rise to conflicted thoughts, a desire to avoid and procrastinate, and eventual self-sabotage of our creative endeavors. It can also manifest in a desire to withdraw and separate ourselves from those who love us, So when this happens repeatedly, others may become reluctant to speak up, even when there is a real and genuine need to, This reluctance is noticed, and it feeds the anxiety. So as a result of this inability, excuse me, to take advice of any kind and to see it for what it is, which is, care and love, well, then conflict, mistakes, and outright failure become occurrences, which in turn make us believe even more that we will never succeed. Behind the mask, we fall victim to self-recrimination, judgment, and blame, and criticize ourselves in a manner that is neither objective nor constructive. And yet, despite everything, we try to put on a brave face and continue to smile, but it is just a mask. The smile is the lie that hides disappointments, regrets, guilt, and a pain that we attempt to deny because we've been conditioned to suppress and repress our true thoughts and feelings. When this card appears in your reading, in essence, it is a gentle intervention. Remove the mask and the blindfold from your eyes. Let go of the lie that all is okay and that you're happy. And allow yourself to see that you need to address the thoughts and beliefs that have you thinking poorly of yourself. It is time for you to see and face the inner demons that have you believing that you're not worthy or deserving of success or happiness. Drop the mask and show your true self, wounds and all. Look at the damaging thoughts and beliefs. Address their source and give yourself an opportunity to heal. Allow others in. Allow others to help you. You're not alone. And you know what? You are loved. Understand that the advice and constructive criticism that others offer is not meant to limit and wound, but to help you heal and grow. So if you're wearing a mask, put it aside and reveal your true self. Don't be afraid of rejection. Yeah, you might lose a few people by revealing the truth, but you will also draw to you those who admire your honesty and authenticity, those who like you for who you are. And if the roles are reversed and it is another who lies, then in that situation, it might pay to show that person empathy and compassion. When the mask slips, try not to judge too harshly or condemn. Embrace them, forgive them. For doing so will give them confidence and just might help them to keep that mask off instead of putting it back on. And so here is the obstacle, okay, and it is the Three of Air. I'll just show you the card. It is about, as you can see, learning. Okay? And so let me expand on that. You see, the Three of Air reminds us to move through life with the intention of learning from life, learning from our experiences, from the people around us, and from the world around us. To accomplish this, we can ask questions about everything and of everyone with whom we come in contact. We can seek out our elders and those who have different customs, because one will teach us of traditions and of a history that is not discussed in books, and the other will expose us to ideas and beliefs that are different to our own. Both in turn can provide us with the contrast and depth that will enable us to perceive the world from multiple perspectives. Learn from the people who cross your path. They have been placed there for a reason, is what I'm trying to say. And you just might discover that they have something that will improve, or that they bring something to you that will improve your own life. To learn something and learn it well requires dedication, commitment, and time. Sometimes it takes a lifetime, and sometimes the lessons offered will repeat and repeat and repeat until we can perform a task as naturally and with as little thought as breathing. It is important to remember that sometimes learning cannot be rushed, and that practice will give way to ease and confidence. Repeated lessons and practice make it easier for us to understand, to comprehend. Comprehension is the ability to understand the lessons that we have learned, and sometimes to do so requires both effort and willingness in the form of time and an open mind. Sometimes it requires learning certain lessons several times until we become familiar, while other times our comprehension can only be increased by exposing ourselves to new experiences, places, and people, to the strange and the unfamiliar. The more you educate yourself, the more you know and understand, the easier it becomes to step outside of yourself and see the world and your experiences for what they truly are. In doing so, it becomes easier to find your place, purpose, or direction, to fulfill your goals, and to lead a productive life. This card appears in your cards when there is a need to expand your mind by educating yourself. in order to improve and to grow. And so your final message from Spirit is telling you to take a risk and venture forward. At the end of your life, you're more likely to regret the things that you didn't do than the things that you did. So take risks. Not every risk enables success, but if you don't try, you'll never know what remarkable experiences were available to you. By stepping out of your comfort zone, you'll discover new talents and abilities. Playing safe in the long run is no safer than venturing forth with glee. Don't leave any room for regret, is the message. I thank you for watching, for liking, and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. I also would like to say thank you to those who have sent in a donation. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings.